many cases, the industry has done a full 360. You know, when I got involved in business back in 95, 96, before banner advertising, you know, it was just strategic linking and content,
right.
really. You know, and you know, the notion of putting out your own personal website was actually, you know, it required technology. It wasn't very easy, right?
Yeah.
And as I said, I feel as if we've kind of done a 360 in that now there's so much opportunity out there, whether it's display, whether it's mobile, whether it's video, whether it's location-based or contextual or DSPs, you know, offering real-time bidding that in many ways I almost feel are starting to lose our way, and that, you know, the one amazing thing about this space is the metrics and the measurement and the ability to see the direct monetization. But I think what was lacking back then was a lack of creativity. And I feel as if, you know, the industry in many ways is losing its creativity. You know, that we're almost becoming too data focused. And that, you know, we're losing the art of just focusing truly on that side. Really the challenge is how do you re-aggregate the fragmentation so that you can create scale.
Right.
Because there's no doubt that I can, you know, micro-target to an individual based upon their habits, their tastes, whatever it may be, but how do I create substance and scale around that? And I think that's the real challenge, is that everyone can kind of slice and dice and take a surgeon-like approach, but you get lost in the data and really get lost in, you know, the quantitative aspect of digital advertising. Again, it's become a flawed world. And again, that's compelling, and I'm not criticizing it, but I feel as if we're headed to, again, not having the right balance. So there's a lot of inefficiency in this space. You know, it's still mind-boggling to me that, you know, in today's day and age, you know, a buyer planner, you know, will create a $100,000 campaign on 10 different sites, and you know, requires 10 different insertion orders, which all get signed by hand and then faxed over at 4:30 on a Friday, and then someone, you know, signing and faxing it back. It's mind-boggling to me, and that, you know, we're in the digital space, yet a lot of the back end, you know, the inefficiencies of the business haven't been digitized. So our goal at TRAFFIQ is pretty seamless, is to help agencies become more efficient in the buying, planning, you know, optimization, and reconciliation of their media campaigns. So TRAFFIQ, in essence, is meant to be a platform that allows for the entire digital campaign to be activated. So all the way from doing all of your upfront research, your planning, figuring out the right mix, you know, being able to find new audiences, all of that happening in the platform, finding the right opportunities, starting the negotiation process between the buyer and the seller. So issuing the RFPs, getting the data back, deciding whether or not it's at the right price point, it's the right inventory, it's the right audience, et cetera, allowing the publisher as well to respond to the point of actually purchasing the media within the platform, all of the trafficking, ultimately all of the optimization, and then all of the reconciliation between, you know, first-party ad survey or third-party ad survey, fourth-party ad survey, whatever, you know, client-side data, whatever, publisher-side data, whatever. If you're a publisher, the process is pretty simple. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. In essence, you're setting up your quote-unquote storefront within the platform. So you're putting in any third-party data, you're putting in the relevant audiences, your targeting capabilities, what you're best suited for, the type of inventory you have, whether you offer rich media, video, et cetera, et cetera. So you put in all that information into the system. For the buyer, it's pretty simple as well. You sign up for an account, and once you get approved, you get immediate access. You can start putting information into the system. And then we have a full array of professional services as well, a team that can help create matches. We have our own proprietary algorithms that not only allow you to search based on what publishers put into the system, but we will help advise other sites that match your criteria. Talking to media professionals, you hear the same thing over and over and over again, which is one, how do you help me plan a more effective media campaign? Two, I don't have enough resources from a tracking perspective. Can you help me there? And then three, I spend half my day reconciling thousands of impressions between different third-party or publisher data. Can you actually help me make that seamless and make that pain point go away? The way that traffic gets compensated is we take a percentage of revenue from the publisher base in exchange for offering our core platform as a free solution to agencies and marketers.
And do you guys also take percentage of the buyer side?
Only if we're offering professional services.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're doing, we do a lot of hacking for our clients. They're utilizing our hack server. If they're using us to, if they wanted to use us to buy media on their behalf, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, so I mean, in many ways, we operate as the agency's best friend. So we provide you all the tools and that are at your fingertips. So all the reporting, the analytics, the data is there for agencies and marketers to play with and to come up with their own insights. And then, of course, if you are strapped and just don't have the resources, we have a team here that can do all of that for you. I think that plays exactly into our sweet spot. I'm a big believer in that ultimately the consumers will choose the way they want to engage in content, and they will choose whether they want to pay for it and not have such a satisfying advertising, or if it's going to they want it and they want it for free. As it relates to the app pieces, absolutely, we support mobile advertising on the platform today. That's certainly an area that we're looking to continue to develop and roll out. But I think there's a tremendous amount of opportunity in the mobile space from an advertising perspective. The fact that it's probably the one thing that is with you 24 hours. It's with you everywhere. And as more and more people get smartphones, and as the browser gets more and more compelling in terms of the ability to interact, and as screens continue to get better, as I said, I think in many cases it's becoming the first mile. And I think the power of mobile with mobile and the ability to now do location-based advertising makes it really compelling. And while location has been around now for about a year, it's still very much in its infancy and really exciting in terms of some of the development that we've seen and how location and advertising and content can all come together.